What's up? What's up? What's good? I'm about to do a quick mic check. Uh, excuse me while I make sure everything sounds good. Everybody joining the chat. Baltimore MVP was good. Let me just. Yep. Yeah, it sounds good. It's sounding good. I like it. I like it. I want to make sure everything's situated. Yep. All right. We sounding good. We sounding good. All right. What's up, everybody? You checking the mic? Looking at the mic? J Wags was good all day. Was good. Jason Elliott, Black Ranger, Lex, Eye, Melon Matt, Mod Gamers, Garuda, 6996. It's happening. What's going on? MVP, Baltimore. Your Orioles fan? Man, what's good? Shit. Be careful. We might take Machado from you. Watch it. No. What's good, brother? Julian and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you're checking the mic? Look at the mic. One sec. See, now y'all can't fucking rag me on my mic no more. You know what I'm saying? I went from, what was it? This is what I used to use. Well, look how I evolved. So I started out with this, the PlayStation mic, Old Faithful. Now I just use it as a headset. Instead of using a big headset, I just use it just to hear and listen. Use that. So I went from this as my mic. And then my brother-in-law, he gave me, the beginning set, the Fisher-Price, my first mic. It's an Anvil. So I was using this for a little while. All right, with a nice little headstand. Stuff like that. So the mic quality got a little bit better. But for some reason, this piece right here, because it was still this type. So I went to USB, but for some reason, this will get finicky. So whenever my voice started crackling, or people were like, God damn, Puerto Rock, what's up with your mic? It had something to do with this and the USB port. I don't know what it was. Or maybe it was the connection between here and here. But it was something. It improved the mic quality, but it got annoying on some podcasts. Now, I got the Blue Yeti. Where's the box at? Ooh. Sorry I didn't do an unboxing, but I was so excited. This is pretty much what my wifey hooked me up with. So she got me this as a Christmas gift, among other things. But I would say, out of all the gifts, this is by far the most important. Only reason is because the mic itself is more than just a gift, but it's the meaning behind the gift. Because at no point did I think that my wife really supported, not that she was against me doing YouTube and podcasts and talking to you guys, not that she hated or whatever, but a lot of, she's not really a gamer. She's not into gaming. She's not into that stuff. So to her, I thought it was just oblivious, something that, it was neither there. It was indifferent to her. It was neither here or there for her, and she's not even big into YouTube or watching videos. So I thought it was just something she didn't really pay attention to, and she just let me do what I do and that's it. So when I opened this up and I saw this, it's just a deeper meaning because she does pay attention. She saw the passion I have behind, making content for you guys, talking with you guys and all that. And that, she knew that I needed to step my mic game up. You know what I'm saying? Like Alex, shout out Alex Escobar to here. The Arvania, who's next, what's going on all day, Tip, what's good, people? Well, Robert McLeod, thank you. Are you late? No, you're not late. We're just getting started. But for her getting to this, again, she realized, if I'm going to do something, she believes you got to do it right. You got to go in. And she actually said the next project is to upgrade your laptop game. Because I got a basic laptop. It's not a bad laptop. But when I bought this laptop, it wasn't meant for editing videos and YouTube and podcasting. I just got it for work, and it made work easier whenever I needed to travel, maybe Skype a bit, or do simple stuff, but never to this point. So she's like, we're gonna step your laptop game up. So she's all in. She's in there supporting, So I appreciate her on that. My brother-in-law also got me this. He says since I'm going to Europe next year, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, and he says you need to keep your videos up, and be on the mobile. You can't just he's teaching me to be like, take your podcast or take your live videos beyond the room. Be ready to still talk about gaming and all that stuff. My forehead looking shiny, yeah, because the light's on there. He's telling me make sure you take shit on the go, especially when you're in Europe, Gamescom. You gotta be more versatile. So he got me this little mobile photography kit. So I think that's pretty dope of him. So my family is really supporting me on this venture. So I'm gonna learn about this. I'm gonna use this and stuff like that. See how it works. Has different lenses. I'm gonna see how that applies to a phone. So so it's pretty good. So good year, good stuff, man. All right. So where I begin. So I want to start off with the first part. My secret to success against fanboys. We're gonna start with that. All right. And shame on the fanboys who don't listen to this video. You guys know me. You guys been rocking out with me. You guys been with me for day one and stuff like that. So you guys understand me. But let's put it out there for 2018. So hopefully people don't make the same mistake in 2018. All right. So let's get it out here. All right. Here's the absolute facts. Yes, I have a preference for PlayStation. I don't think any of you guys know. I don't think any of you know that's a secret or not. My preferred platform is PlayStation. All right. Not because I think PlayStation defines me. All right. Not because I think Sony represents me. Not because I love the company Sony. In fact, the only thing I own that belongs to Sony is the PlayStation. My washer and dryer are made by Samsung. My refrigerators and stuff are made by General Electric. General Electric. My TV is Vizio. I really don't have any other Sony product, and I don't buy all their products. Like I didn't buy the Vita. I don't buy that shit. So I'm not all in on Sony's money, on how much money they make on cameras. I don't give a shit about that. That's irrelevant. I'm a PlayStation fan because of what it does for me, not because I owe them anything. I don't owe anything to that company. I don't owe shit to any company. It is a consumer product. So if I'm going to buy something, you got to do for me. Doesn't matter what the brand is. If I buy your product, it's because what you do for me, not because I owe you support. I don't owe any company support. They get my money by entertaining me or providing the services and products I want. That's it. Nothing more than that. All right. And right now, as far as gaming and as far as for me, PlayStation has been doing it best. Before PlayStation, I was a Sega dude. But Sega's gone now in terms of making consoles. They're not around no more. All right. So after that brief period of when Sega was gone, it was PlayStation that ended up taking over as my preferred platform. And simply because as a first party, I feel Sony has been doing a better job than what Nintendo has been doing. And then when Microsoft came in the game, they're doing a better job than what Microsoft has doing. And that's it. That's what it comes down to it. All right. So my preferred platform is PlayStation. Now, this is the secret behind my success. Because many of you have been seeing, I've been caving dudes' heads in debates. And as you just recently saw over the last year, I cave heads dudes when it came to talk about Vega, Ryzen, the price of Xbox, and finally the MPD. Shout out to Morgana Days. Check out his channel. He made a video. It's about 40 minutes long, but it literally breaks down the whole event of the MPT debate. It was pretty good because he made it all dramatic. I mean, he really took his time. So I would say definitely check it out. I'll put it in the link. Definitely check out that video. It deserves a lot of views. He put a lot of work into it, and it's amazing. And he made it, step by step. And it's just a great video. Probably the video of 2017, right? So now here's the secret of my success. All right. When people debate me, especially Xbox dudes, they debate me. They go in the debate thinking that I'm a pony or I'm a PlayStation fan and that everything I believe in or everything I preach is just because I'm wood buffing Sony or wood buffing the PlayStation fan or the PlayStation platform. That I make up these statements or that I talk what I talk because I want to put PlayStation in the best light. Pretty much fanboying behind the platform. But then when they do come into the debate, they end up getting their ass kicked because their tactic is to debate against a PlayStation fanboy. That's their tactic. But once they're in the debate, it's too late. Because at a certain point, they realize, oh, shit, this guy's not debating like the normal fanboy that we see on Twitter. He's just straight up giving raw knowledge. And then they're fucked. Then it's too late. You're trapped. You're live on the air. You're fucked. There's no going back. This isn't Twitter where you can delete your tweets and hide. Nah. Live on the air, you're done. because you didn't understand the person you were trying to debate. And that's why I win every time. Because you guys, some of you dudes come in thinking that I'm debating as a fanboy on PlayStation. No, I'm debating as a gamer. I don't care to debate on behalf of Sony to make them look good. I don't need them to make them look good. They are looking good on their own. It has nothing to do with me. I don't need to damage control Sony because they're going to do what they're going to do. It's not going to change anything. But what I do on this channel, yeah, it makes sense. But what I attempt to do, right, is provide knowledge to the best of my ability to those who are willing to listen. Because the one thing that is annoying is creating more ignorant gamers. It's fucking annoying. You know, it's hard to have a conversation with gamers who are emotionally invested in plastic. You can't really talk to them because the shit they say don't make sense. And a lot of YouTubers are not helping this dilemma that we're in. They're creating more ignorant dudes. You know, we're creating a society where gamers rather hear lies, but they make themselves feel good because of the plastic they enjoy, than to tell them the raw truth, even though it might be bad news. They rather hear the lies that make them feel good than the truth that, you know, that presents the reality of the situation. They don't want to hear reality. They want to hear lies because it makes them feel good, because it makes them validate their plastic box. Let me tell you guys something. You do not need lies to validate your plastic box. Whatever you like is whatever you guys like. And I apologize if I don't always look, you know, at the camera because I'm looking at the chat. All right. Here's the thing. If you like Xbox, if you like Switch, if you like PlayStation, you like it because you pay for it and you get what you want. That's it. That's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need a dude on the YouTube that you don't really know to validate your purchase on Xbox. I like PlayStation because I bought it. I could give a shit who else likes or don't like it. Not my problem. I pay my own bills. Same as you guys. You do you in your life. You don't need nobody to validate. If you like what you like, that's it. If you prefer to game on a phone, and this is your favorite platform to game on, you don't need somebody else to validate that. It's what you like. Who gives a shit if there's a podcast that's stroking your ego? You're like, hey guys, iPhone's the best because you know all the other platforms. So who needs another dude on a YouTube channel to stroke your ego to validate what you like? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? You like what you like. Right? When I talk, it's not to make people like PlayStation and make people hate Xbox. I just address the real information. So let's recap some of the real information. Because what's hilarious is, especially, and this is obviously more from the Xbox community, you know, they all look at me, oh, he's just a stupid Sony phony fanboy, you know, Sony pony fanboy, whatever. But let's look at the truth between some of the people they listen to, aka Crap and Mooch, versus even some people like D-Batch and other people. Let's listen to what they said, and then let's listen to what I said. Those dudes be telling you that, hey, the Rise of Tomb Raider version that's coming to PS4 is not going to be the Xbox One PC version. It's going to be the 360 PS3 version. Why would they tell you that? Why? Because they want you to make you feel good about your Xbox and talk shit about PlayStation. Never mind the fact that it's a complete lie and bullshit, because the developer is not going to waste their time porting a PS3 version to a next-gen console when they already have the next-generation version built and they can easily port it. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't even make financial sense for the developer to waste their time trying to figure out how to get the PS3 version onto the PS4 when they already have the x86 architecture one built and they could easily put it on the PS4. Hell, the one on the PS4 was probably already done. But again, you rather hear lies to make you feel good than truth. Let's talk about Ryzen. I said once there's rumors of Ryzen's coming out and D-Batch was all about, and it's going to have this, and I seen boobs, and it's coming. I said Ryzen or Vega will not be in Project Scorpio, not because I'm afraid of the beast or Xbox going to have technology over PlayStation 4. I don't really care about that. It doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything to me. Right? But what matters is passing accurate information to gamers who really want to know this stuff. So when I said Ryzen and Vega was not going to be in the Xbox, It wasn't because of the Scorpio effect or I'm fanboying, I'm afraid. It was because Microsoft doesn't have enough time to put that in. The components was not created. It wasn't being manufactured. When Microsoft announced Project Scorpio last year at E3, the console was already built. The prototype was already done. They're just checking, doing more quality control work and all that stuff. And the reason why they were doing more quality control is because they have to have the console ready for FCC validation. And that takes a couple of months for FCC to approve. That means they have to put it in the FCC hands maybe March, April of 2017. So they could give them a couple of months to identify, look at it, and approve before sale. Microsoft didn't have enough time to wait for Ryzen. If they would have waited for Ryzen and Vega, that console would have not came out till 2018. At least, the earliest. It would have not came out this year. That's the only reason why I was telling you, you're not going to get Ryzen Vega. It had nothing to do with the Scorpio effect or PlayStation fanboys are afraid. No, it's logic. Why am I going to tell you guys fake shit? Why am I going to have you guys talk months and months and months on bullshit information only to end up looking dumb? That's it. That's all it was. But no, when people thought I was saying it's not going to have Ryzen Vega, they looked at it from a perspective of he's a PlayStation fanboy. Don't listen to him. But in the end, who was right? Number one, when I said the console was going to be $500, oh, you're just afraid because if it's $400, it's going to kill the Pro. Again, I don't even own the Pro. I have no plans in buying the Pro. Who gives a fuck? But the reality is, if the Pro was $400, how the hell is Microsoft going to be able to create a much more improved, much better, powerful console with more features for the same price? If you could have done all that for $400, believe me, Sony would have done the same thing. They would have done the same thing. It makes no sense to release weaker hardware when you could have gotten all that powerful hardware for the same price. There's a reason why the Pro was $400. It's because all that advanced tech would have cost the console more, and Sony didn't want to release a $500 console. They were more comfortable releasing a $400 weaker console than what Microsoft was going to do. So the One X had no chance of being $400 or $450. It was $500. It's obvious. The Pro's $400. What makes you think the X was going to be $400 right along with it? With 4K streaming and all this other advanced stuff. Come on, be realistic. But again, people wasn't listening to me. Oh, you're just saying it because you're a PlayStation fanboy and you're afraid Microsoft's going to take over. Take over what? What are they going to take over? What's there to take over? The generation's done. This console war is over. Everybody just needs to stay in their box and improve what they got going, but nothing's going to change. I wasn't saying that because I was afraid of anything. It's real information. One X is $500, and everybody's surprised. Oh my God, George Keighley, Keoff, whatever the fuck his name is, he leaked the price. Man, I know that shit was going to be $500. Did you really need a Geoff, a damn surprise? Like, really? Is that many people really surprised? Come on now, use a little logic. You understand? And then finally, November NPD. The biggest talk month after month after month. And I said Xbox is not going to NPD with a $500 console in a generation where everybody's going after the slim models. It wasn't because, again, I was afraid of the X or I'm fanboying over PlayStation. It's real information. Real, true information. It's obvious. And I even showed factual data. I show how the PS2, a last generation console, stomped the fuck out of the 360, the PS3, and the Wii. PS2 didn't have high definition graphics. They didn't have Blu-ray drive. They didn't have a new way of playing games. It was a classic console with basic components. They didn't even have the online that was as advanced as the 360 and the PS3. Yet it still was stomping the hell out of them well deep into 2007. I'm showing you information on why I made this decision and why I feel Xbox is not going to win NPD. But no, it just came back to, oh, Podok's delusional. He's a PlayStation fanboy. I'm showing you real shit. You guys ain't showing me nothing. You had no data to show that a $500 console was going to win MPD. None. There was no data. Nothing. The closest, maybe, was 2013 when Xbox One launched. Well, Xbox One was $500 and it sold 1 million. And I'm like, cool. But understand, in November 2013, there was only 2 consoles that people were really getting. Because the Wii U was dead by that point. Because Wii U came out in 2012. 2 months later, that shit was done. So it was a dead console. So in reality, only 2 consoles available that was going to be mass purchase. A PS4 and an Xbox One. And anybody who wants an Xbox One, there's only one version. That Xbox One. You understand? November 2017, if you want an Xbox One, you don't have to buy the X. You can buy the S. And the majority of people, that's what they went because it was $189. That's why the X was not going to sell 1 million, because you have options to still get an Xbox without having to pay $500. It's not the same. But again, Podrock's a fanboy. Oh, PlayStation fanboy. Pony. If I'm such a pony, then how the hell I'm so right on all these big predictions? Because I wasn't talking to y'all from a pony perspective. I'm talking to y'all as a gamer, looking at the industry that I've seen for so long. It was obvious. So when dudes come in to debate me, you're going to get crushed. Because I don't come into the debate to defend Sony. I defend factual information. I defend the knowledge behind gaming. That's what I'm about. I don't want to say false information. So that way the people follow me, they take it, and now they go on Twitter or conversations talking false information. I'm not here to spread ignorance. I'm not down for that. And I'm definitely not going to spread ignorance on behalf of PlayStation. I don't worry about that. I want gamers to be educated and we could talk properly about our industry. And as long as gamers have proper knowledge behind gaming, we can then voice our opinions on what's wrong about gaming and what's good about gaming. And hopefully these manufacturers and these developers, they listen to us. But they're not going to listen to a bunch of rabid fanboys. They're not, because you're not basing your information on knowledge. You're emotionally invested in the console. Developers, journalists, publishers, they're not listening to you because they could tell a fanboy. When you talk about crazy shit, you see that a lot. Why do you think the Xbox community is getting slammed by journalists, by developers? Even developers that support your platform don't even like you. And I'm not talking about all Xbox. You know exactly who I'm talking about within the Xbox community. But some of you dudes can't take nothing, so you're getting embarrassed. By far, the Xbox community, those zealots, made this community look like the worst fanboys in the history of gaming. By far. I never seen such insane shit in my life. And I'm talking going back to the 90s. Even Nintendo fans didn't get this weird. You know what I'm saying? I never seen such craziness. It's bugging me the hell out how bad this generation got. Simply because people just can't face the truth. People rather hear lies that make them feel good than to hear the truth about the situation they're in. You know? Some people get emotionally tired. Like, really. There's people who like, oh, I'm so tired of the media. I'm just getting sick. Why are you getting sick over articles? It's just an article. So the fuck what? If there's an article bashing the PlayStation, article bashing the Xbox, article bashing Switch, you don't like it, don't read it. Why are you pulling your hair? Why are you getting gray hairs off of information? Let me see. Listen, Mighty Mouse. Nah, P-Rock, you like the Bill O'Reilly of gaming. You just know how to outslick motherfuckers. Straight up, homie, congrats on your success. May you see much more. I appreciate it, brother. You know, Mighty Mouse. I'm gonna give you a little thing to hear. You're gonna be hurt in second quarter of next year, 2018. Because I'm telling you now, Xbox is not going to outsell PlayStation second quarter 2018. In fact, the X is going to be selling low. Boom. It's going to sell low. Really low. Really low. Not because it's a bad product. Now, again, I'm about to give you a piece of information. If once again you want to make the mistake, oh, he's just in it because he's a Sony fanboy. Hey, learn the lesson. Xbox not gonna sell PlayStation second quarter because of taxes. I'm just giving you this piece of advice, Marty Moss. Take it for what it's worth. You're getting free advice right now. Everybody's getting free advice. Xbox not gonna sell PlayStation second quarter. In fact, the One X is gonna shoot down real low. It's gonna sell really, really, really low because it's a $500 device. All right. The next time you're gonna see One X shoot back up will be next holiday, right? And hopefully Microsoft does a price drop, at least $50 and do some bundles. But until then, at $500, it's going to shoot real low. It's going to shoot low month to month. And it's normal. That happens to every product. Even the PS4, when it launched, it was selling like over 1 million, 1.5 million. Then when January, February, and the following months came, shot real low. It happens. Happens to every product. It's going to happen to the One X. It's not going to sell to where it's start winning MPDs. Xbox might not win MPDs the whole year of 2018 unless there's a big title behind it. That's just a little warning. I'm just telling you now. If you want to take it as me being a PlayStation fanboy, hey, do what you got to do. I'm just giving you that little free advice. We'll see how that turns out. All right? But at the end of the day, again, I'm a PlayStation fan through and through. But I have no reason to spread ignorance. Not trying to spread no ignorance. All right? That's not me. All right? There's a lot of channels out there that does that. There was channels out there that said PlayStation was going to be dead last. That even the Super NES and the 3DS was going to outsell the PlayStation 4. Because nobody needs it. Apparently, there's no more people that's going to buy a PS4 Slim. That's what people have been preaching to y'all. You see what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. That was the information. I'm sorry, I was just reading some comments in there. All right? All right? But I'm just letting you know. That's the information you get from other channels. Bullshit information. Constant bullshit information. And some people love it. They love to hear bullshit information that makes them feel good. Why? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. All right? But anyway. That's my secret. I'm letting it out there. So 2018, if there's people that want to debate me, I hope you don't come in the debate thinking I'm a PlayStation fanboy and I just say fanboy stuff. You're going to get crushed. So I suggest you heed the advice. But hey, it is what it is. All right? But now let me talk about the most important part is me saying thank you to all of you. All right? There's a lot of people I want to thank for 2017. All right. First, number one, most of all, I want to thank you guys. The one that's been rocking out with my channel. I got over 2,000 subscribers. You guys participate in the chat. You're in the comment box. You follow me on Twitter. I got 115 people watching this right now. Might go up even more, but it's definitely an appreciation that you guys hang out in the chat as I see them right now. You guys always come out and rock out with me, and I'm glad and I appreciate that you guys just hit up the channel. I'm just really appreciative of everything you guys do. Many of you supported the super chat. Thank you so much for that support. Some of you have been supporting the oh my god, the PayPal. Thank you so much. I would just want to let you know that I really appreciate everything that you guys have been doing. When you guys hit up the comment section, obviously there's a lot of comments. I try to reply back to as much as I can. But at a minimum, you see me, like some of you noticed that you guys have like one like button. That one like is probably for me, just to let you know that I'm out there reading your content and stuff like that at a minimum. So if you make a comment and you only have one like, chances are that one likes for me. That lets you know that I did read it and I take it into account. And I want to appreciate everything you've done. To the many YouTubers out there, I want to thank you so much for the opportunity to just talk and have fun and stuff like that. Start out with Zaire. Thank you so much. He was one of the first ones to put me on the YouTube scene in terms of getting my face out there. My first debate was on his channel. In fact, most of my debates was on his channel. So I appreciate that. So shout out to Zaire. Shout out to the multiplayer podcast, to K Mega, D Batch, MVP, all day. Thank you so much for being there. T Reaper is also there. You know, his weirdo ass. Thank you so much. Needles out there. To the broadband bullies, they're on the come up. Check them out. Yes, they're very pro Xbox, but I think it's a real good crew. They're a very smart crew. They're also down to earth. Mighty Moss 2K, the Real Masculine, Post Up. I think is an upcoming YouTuber. Hopefully he'll start doing videos and stuff on his own. But shout out to him. Who else is on there? Nitos, J-Wags, I don't call it there. He's out there, shout out to him. Shout out to some of the new people I hooked up with, like Ryan the Professional, King Thrash. That's what's up. Thank you so much. Some of the people throughout 2017 that was down with my channel, I want to thank, Kid Smooth. I want to thank Fame 2K. I think Xbox 448 dropped by in the channel one time. I appreciate that. I also want to thank Titanfall Princess. She was down with the channel for a long time. We're still good friends. You know what I'm saying? She's been whipping my ass in Street Fighter a couple of times. I'm going to get my revenge. But I want to shout out to her, and I wish her many luck on her channel. She's doing great things. I want to say definitely thank you to her. Who else? Even the dudes that are rough, rugged, and raw. Shout out to 100. You know what I'm saying? He's crazy and stuff like that. Little Red Bones maniac. But I say thank you. Kaleidoscope, we had our little tit for tat, but again, it's all for entertainment. Triple Cup Chuck and his comic book podcast, stuff like that. Also want to thank people who was also on my podcast. Alex. Oh my God. Jay Fonzarelli. Craig Harris, Kratos, J-Dub City. Shout out to them. Thank you so much. Who else? Again, I said all day already. Yeah. Sick Humor. Also supporting the channel and coming through. I appreciate that. I said Kid Smooth. Yeah, definitely Kid Smooth. He's a cool dude, right? I also want to thank Tim Dog on Twitter. We talk and whatever, and we good people. So I appreciate, catching up to him and talking to him, stuff like that. Man Outdoor, definitely amazing on YouTuber. I want to thank him. So I appreciate him coming through, supporting the channel. Damn, who else I want to get? Also want to thank Crunk Girl. She came through. Jay Bari, the leader of PlayStation Nation. Definitely, thank you so much for coming through. Who else? I also have Persona from Mind the Gamer podcast. Thank you. I want to say thank you to him. At the Ash and Luca, Blue Rendezvous. Thank them too for coming through. I appreciate them supporting the channel. I also had Blandrew on the channel once. That's awesome. I also want to thank the Weapon Wheel podcast for inviting me on their podcast, BG, Broken Games, Mr. Weapon Wheel himself. Thank you so much, for inviting me to your podcast this year. I appreciate it. It was a great experience. Also, I want to thank Eamon Black Mom for hitting me up on Twitter, and we DM and stuff like that. That's a whole lot of gamers. Who else? Damn. Even that weirdo Live Wires, always talking about pedo shit, Shout out to him. We did a little one-on-one, which was cool and cordial and stuff like that. Damn. To everybody out there. Damn, I don't know. I probably forgot a lot of names, and I try not to do that. But I want to say, if one way or another, we interacted, we talked, we bullshitted, we did a podcast together. I want to thank you all for that opportunity in 2017. It was an amazing ride. It was an amazing experience. And in 2018 is going to bring, hopefully, new opportunities to talk gaming. Things are going to change a little bit because I'll be living out in Europe. So to all my European followers, I'll most likely now be around in your schedule. So now you guys don't have to stay up at 1 a.m. or midnight to listen to a podcast. It'll be more in tune to the European schedule. I'm going to try my best to still provide content for the American audience. I'm not sure how my podcast is going to turn out and stuff like that. It might be a complete different faces because a lot of the regulars on the podcast we're going to be on different time schedule, so I might have new faces for 2018. But at the end of the day, regardless who's the face, regardless who's the panel, it's always going to be about gaming. They will always have the ability to voice their opinions, whether it's agreeable or disagreeable, because my podcast was never about being in a whatchamacallit, circle jerk sessions where we not about circle jerking. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, I'm not trying to recreate a fanboy podcast where we just circle jerk behind one brand. That's not what it is. This podcast, say what you say what you like, say what you don't like. You got to be real. That's what I ask. So that's what I promise to you guys. Whenever I have panel members, no matter who's the face, it's going to be real panel members that will discuss gaming, and they will freely give their objective opinion, and it's not tailored to just one side or another. You'll never have that with me. And if I have to be the one to play devil's advocate, then you saw, and I think you saw plenty of times when people went too hard on Xbox, I came in and balanced it out because it's not all going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But I'm looking forward to 2018. I'm looking forward to new experiences and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a live broadcast from Gamescom now that I'm be living in Germany. It's going to be an amazing ride. But this ride is worth it because at the end of the day, ultimately, it's you guys that made this so enjoyable. I remember my podcast was just 7 viewers day in, day out. That's all I was getting. And then it just grew to this amazing family of various gamers who love gaming and want to talk gaming, and you want to talk gaming for the real. And I appreciate that, and it's awesome. So again, thank you all to the subscribers, to my friends, to my families, to my fellow gamers, to the fellow YouTubers. You have all been awesome in 2017. I wish you all the best of luck in 2018. May you continue to enjoy gaming. I wish the best for all platform makers, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony. I hope you all knock it out the park in 2018 and provide the content and entertainment your fan base loves. All right? Well, anyway, this is your boy Porter Rock 77 signing out. All right? This most likely is the last video of 2017, and I did it live because I enjoy it. Can't wait to kick off the new year with you guys. And, I wish you all the best of luck, all right? Happy New Year's. God bless. You all take care. This is your boy, Porter Rock 77. Thank you all for rocking out with me in the chat. I appreciate for you all joining up. And I'm out. About to get some game on. Peace.